Hello and welcome to the Shave&Butcher shaving channel. It is Sunday. I hope you're all doing well. Are you doing well? I hope so. The topic of today's shaving is quilting, the art of making blankets and things like that out of different pieces of textile. So we'll be going through that throughout the shave. But we're starting with a chapter from the book, The Art of Shaving, which was first put out in 1905. Today's topic is chapter 11 and the soap. Next to the razor, the most important article of the shaving outfit is the soap. In its proper use lies the real secret of easy shaving. The razor may be ever so good, but unless the beard is properly lathered with a good soap, shaving will be anything but a pleasure. A wrong idea prevails regarding the use of the soap. The popular impression, and this is in 1905, the popular impression is that the soap is used for the purpose of softening the beard, in which condition it is supposed to be more easily cut. This is a mistake. The soap is used not to soften the beard, but to produce exactly the opposite effect, namely to make the hair stiff and brittle, so that they will present a firm and resisting surface to the razor. A hair, as is well known, is a tube composed of a hard fibrous substance growing from bulb to root, which secretes an oily matter. The oil works its way up through the hair, and by permeating all parts renders the hair soft and pliable. Now, in this natural oily condition, it is very difficult to cut the hair with a razor, and it becomes even more difficult if the beard is be made still softer by the application of hot water. Many do this, and it is no wonder they find shaving difficult. When this is done, the hairs become soft and limp, and the razor will either slip over them entirely or else cut partly into them, bend them back and slice them lengthwise, all while pulling and straining them at the roots and making the process of shaving most painful. Now, soap has the opposite effect. It contains either alkali, potash or soda, which when applied to the beard in the form of lather, unites with the oil of the hair, neutralizing it and removing it, and renders the hair hard, stiff and brittle, in which condition they may be easily and readily cut. For the sake of cleanliness, the face should of course be washed previous to shaving in order to remove any dirt or grit from the beard which may dull the razor. Would have to be a lot of dirt. But before applying the lather, the face should be well dried with a towel. There you go. That's the truth. Today we are shaving with a few nice things. We're back in cold Sweden, where the first thing I had to do, by the way, after coming back from holiday in Miami, was to scrape freaking ice off my windscreen. So we're doing shaving oil, pre-shave oil again. Sandalwood scent from Nuberu today. Fantastic product and a beautiful scent as well. The razor will be this old buddy, the 9/8 half hollow ArtRazor the Capitaine from Yuri in the Ukraine, with the lovely, 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 lovely scales. So we're doing that, haven't used that in a long time. The soap will be Saponificio Varesino from Italia, Stella Alpina. That's not the original tub. I got the replacement thing, so I glued this on. It's not very pretty, but at least I remember what it is. Brush is going to be a thing I haven't used for a while. It's the absolutely unnecessarily large Maggard's 30mm synthetic brush handle. I almost need a piece of equipment to hold it. That's how large it is. I discarded this as being too ridiculously large to use. But then I'm going to try it today and we'll see. We'll finish off with Le Clubement Pinot. Very good. So I'm scared of doing anything of my usual things, having read the Bible now. The scent of this soap is absolutely magnificent. I can't tell you what it smells like, and I haven't read up on it, but it's intoxicating. It really, really is beautiful. Stella Alpina. Stella is a star. Alpina is Alps, so star of the Alps. Sounds like a flower. Maybe it is. Wet the brush, squeezed it out quite a bit. Give it a whiff. So there is a bit of moisture, and it's so, the hairs are so long. There might be stuff at the bottom, but not too wet. This is a very hard soap, quadruple milled, as I like to say. I haven't used this brush in a long while, so I don't know how much I should be lathering. You have to go for a while because it is a hard pack. On the other hand, I don't know where the lather goes. If it goes into the bristles, can I get them out? We'll have to see. If I cock up, I'll have to go back to the pot. Hopefully that's enough. So we're not going to wet the face with hot water, because we're not doing that. Actually, the reason why you would do that, or I would do that, is to get a head start in the moisturizing of the soap. Oh, bit of water coming out. But with a bit of moisture in the brush, and with a good soap like this one, you can usually get a good coating on before you start messing with it and putting more water in. Some soaps are just so dry you can barely get them on the skin. So there is a bit of moisture here, so I'll be doing a combination of just whipping around and then applying a bit more aggressively to get a bit of the water out, and also to get a bit of aggression to the soap. Oh, it smells so good. It really does. Now, it is a very large brush. So it will require a bit of getting used to, and I will try and use it on a more frequent basis. Bit of water into the foamy stuff. I can't remember if this is a so-called thirsty soap or not, because my memory is really poor and I don't keep notes. So you just put in a little bit of water at the time, and you'll find out when it's enough. It also depends on how much soap you loaded your brush with, and again, not being very used to this one, I don't know, probably quite a lot of soap, which if the soap is thirsty will mean I have to put quite a bit of water in. But this is already starting to look pretty nice, isn't it? Tad more. Oh, you have to try this, the scent of this soap. It is beautiful. Oops. Maybe I should do like a proper YouTuber and clean out the edges so that I can perfectly shave off all the leather. I'll try and do it casually, as if it's no effort. And I would do it anyway, even if you guys weren't here. Wow, look at that. Now this leather is quite wet. Quite wet. So hopefully that's a good thing. Can you see? I can make that quite a bit more creamy and thick. But I'm so far very happy with that. Okie dokie. First time using a colossal 9/8 with only the left hand, also interesting. Oui. I didn't take enough off the top. Ah, this steel is lovely. It's incredibly, I think it's Swedish carbon steel. He explained to me, and I got codes and stuff, but I wasn't paying attention. But it feels really hard. Can you hear it? There is a bit of feedback, although it's not a hollow razor. Lovely. Et à gauche. Still learning to do the left side with the left hand, because I'm not used to it. Yeah. Good, good. Yeah, so I want to make sure I watch everybody who's good on YouTube with a straight razor. So I'm watching quite a few, and every time I see someone who's using a straight, I subscribe. But of course, the very majority of YouTubers use safety razors, so I watch a lot of that too. But who should I watch? Please, guys and gals. Who do I need to watch? And who's good? Who's the best? Who is the best straight razor shaver on YouTube? Doesn't matter, but I wanna give everybody a chance. So give me names, please. Or if you shave with a straight on YouTube, let me know. S'il vous plaît. Shit. Got the wrong angle there. Okay, good enough. Well, I got most of the foam off, didn't I? Then you just casually wet your hand and go like you're having it. And it's just, oh, casually, I would do this anyway, even if you weren't here. Look how pretty I am. Okay, nonsense, I'm sorry. Cool. A sign the lather is quite wet is if you put the brush down and it's gone down. Now, of course, it shouldn't be like that. I know that, but it's because I don't control the brush, and there's clearly quite a bit of moisture in the center of the brush. There's 5 million hairs in this thing. So who should I watch on YouTube? Straight razor shavers, please. I get a bit of a taste. Not so bad. Not so good either, but not terrible. Some soaps are horrible to taste. Gut. I woke up like this. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and you distracted me. That's too much work. Oh yeah. I like to dabble with making my own pre-shave oil, and I brag a bit about it too. And I did on a Facebook group, and they said, you're good at, you should sell that, and what's your recipe? So I gave them the recipe. I'm not going to sell that, ridiculous. And I was told off by quite a few people that my mix was shit. Because I have essentially a beard oil that I use as a pre-shave, because I used to mix my own beard oil when I had a beard, and apparently one of the oils I use, the jojoba, is a liquid wax, and it's quite heavy. I haven't really noticed, but you should have light oils when you have pre-shave oils. This razor is ridiculously good, incredible. So, new mix that I made today, well, I have the Nubro today, but for my homemade is almond oil only with a bit of tea tree. So about 60 milliliters of, is it 60? This much of almond oil and 10 drops of tea tree oil because it's nice. Okay. I should find a smarter way to hold the razor when I'm on this side, because this is not so good. What a razor. What a razor. If you're looking for a custom where you can have quite a bit of input in terms of what it's going to look like, then ArtRazor is a good one. Slick, the soap. Huh. Oh, that's good. Stay. The soap is so slick that the brush, which has a bit on the bottom, automatically slides into the sink. Yep. I didn't like this razor as much as I was hoping for in the beginning. I was a bit disappointed and I felt, oh, it's not that comfortable. Now it is, and it can't be that the steel has changed, because steel is steel, right? So it would have to be how I use it. Maybe I applied a little bit of pressure, which you should never really do, and you definitely don't need it when you have something that weighs a pound. Maybe that was it and I don't do it anymore, but the shaves are so comfortable. What am I doing? In some upcoming videos, I will be using Shavette. I have a preconceived ideas, or prejudice, if you can use that in that context, about Shavette being a poor hang on. Hand's not really cooperating. I'll redo that. Bloody well will do. That Shavettes are like a poor excuse for a straight razor shave. And I understand that is not the case, but I've been sniffing a bit about them. But now, a very kind friend has lent me a few. I'll tell you who it is when I get them. And I'll be trying some of them out. And I promise the first time I use a Shavette, you're going to see it. Because we don't want to spoil the surprise for the video. Okay, cool. Let's see what that feels like. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Thank you guys. I'll do alum and Clubmain Pinot off camera. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Remember what the book from 1905 said. Think about it. Have a good Sunday, what's left of it. Have a great week. See you soon. Bye.